next up, we're going to look at another robot example using rigid body dynamics. This one's a little more advanced in terms of the constraint setup and the association between all the different rigid body objects. But basically, it's a concept that's derived from the toy robots you see that people have that wind up can walk by itself. So if we just look at it really quickly, just to get a conceptual overview, what we have in the center is an active rigid body object that's driving a hinge with a motor on it that's rotating the outer axis. Now that outer axis has another hinge that's constraining an arm at the kind of outer radius, so it actually rotates around the drum cylinder. So you get this kind of offset action that gives it an up and down motion as well as a horizontal motion. And then now by constraining two other active rigid body objects to the center motor, the source of the motor, we can actually focus the motion of that armature. So it's more of a vertical up and down motion rather than two horizontal. So we can actually create kind of a balanced system that allows it to walk with a footstep. And at the bottom, we've got a simple fixed constraint with a foot paddle. And we brought the feet in slightly to keep the thing balanced. And of course, that system is then duplicated and repeated on the other side with the offset actually in phase of 180 degrees. So we get this cyclical kind of gait pattern. And then we've also got the motor turning the other way, so it'll actually march in one direction. So it's a pretty straightforward concept, but there's a lot of neat little ideas in here that you can apply to more complex rigs. And conceptually, it's a really good foundation to start from for developing rigid body systems. So let's look at actually building this now.